Hi Flosstube, it's Shelly Kiek Stitch on Instagram and It's Only Stitching here on YouTube. And it is Monday, October 30th, 2023. And we're entering fire season here where I live. And so I was thinking like, what would I grab in a fire? And I was looking at my unfinished stuff because like my finished stuff, I would grab that for sure. And then I also saw stuff that just needs to be FFO'd. Like it's not that it's this great masterpiece or anything, but geez, finished it already. So that's what this is. It's a FO parade because it's a combination of what I would grab in a fire and G finished that up already. So here we go. And I don't know a lot of this stuff. I know this was Lizzie Kate. It was like a little, I think Christmas sampling was that one. This is a Prairie Schooler. Don't know. This is also a Prairie Schooler. Changed the colors like Lindy Stitches. I got the idea from her. And this is on a piece of Luminous Fiber Arts Soft Sea. Soft Sea. Another Prairie Schooler. Oh my gosh, I should have looked for this in the pandemic when I had no fabric, right? These I'm gonna finish on little alphabet blocks and hang them. Or maybe I'll just sit them. Like the little kids' wooden blocks that used to be. Oh, this one, Taryn, remember this? I know this was Imaginating. And Taryn Verley was doing this, so I decided I had to do it also. And her channel is Taryn, and her last name is Verleye. And this, I think this is a Brenda Gervais. This needs to be finished in a tin, I think. This is how they did like a little tart tin. Oh, there's Maggie. Let's see how long it takes her to go look outside. Yeah, see that? This was Bent Creek. Some owls. This is also Bent Creek. I was gonna put that up at our beach house. Some of these are beachy stuff. This is also Bent Creek. This is on Ice Blue. I think it's just a Zweigart I got from 123 Stitch. I have no idea. I'm thankful for my daily bread and also for my cross stitch thread. This is a Prairie Schooler. This is cute. This is on Luminous Fiber Arts also. Look, I have another piece of it. It's Indigo, Luminous Fiber Arts. I probably did this when Misty and Barbie, Pedal Pusher, and Helen D were having a, work on Prairie School every week, every month. Here's another little Prairie Schooler. This is Little Red Riding Hood, and this is on Picture This Plus Whirlpool. Also have a lot of fabric there. A PTP. Oh, this is an old Frosted Pumpkin. I love this one because I love all the pink in it. This is a Prairie Schooler too. So I wrote down the sizes of these things for if I was going to frame it or put, no, I think if I was going to put it on some like found object, to finish it off. Oh, this one I did a long time ago. I used to do funny April Fool's videos before my channel was taken down and all of them were lost. And then the pandemic came and I didn't feel like anything was funny that April 1st, and I haven't started doing it again. But this was my unicorn chart. So this needs to be made into a little scissor fob. Also Bent Creek. I think these were snappers maybe. And this is just Queen Anne's Lace Jobelin Ada, which I don't want to buy again because it's got like, what do you call it? Like polyester in it or something. Bent Creek. This is from Barn Cats, I remember, because I did all of these. And here's the third one. And I need this. This is some flapper from PTP. The name of the color is Flapper. And I wanted to do the Biscornu from Witty Stitcher. It has to be done by tomorrow. I haven't started it yet, so I'll keep this. Maybe I'll do I really want to do the Nightmare Before Christmas side, just as its own Biscornu, so maybe I'll do that. And this is something Sarah Stitch and Mommy and I saled, and I never cut these apart. And it is, I think it was Little House Needleworks, and they did one a month, and I didn't even do them in order. And really, I'm totally thinking of just making this into a wall hanging, and just laughing that they're out of order and not spaced right. But these are really fun to do. And this is PTP Arctic. Let me show you some of these. There's March. And yeah, these are super cute. Maybe I should cut them apart and make them into pillows for my mom. And then this has the finishing board sitting here. Gather. And this is a Bent Creek, I think it's Thanksgiving row. So I just need to put it on a piece of wood. And I made this for my daughter's mother-in-law, because she would host us a lot for Thanksgiving, like even before they were married. She lived pretty close to my mother-in-law, so we'd pick up my mother-in-law and she'd host my mother-in-law too. Like super nice lady. This is also Prairie Schooler. See, I know how to finish it on around. I just hate doing it, and notice I have not FFO'd that into an ornament. This is Blackbird Designs. I changed this to say blueberries. I know Kim and I did this as a Sal. What was the name? It had some name to that bird. This is on PTP Tidal, Tidal, so it's a blue-green, mostly green. This is the Plum Street Kim and I also did together. Hey Kim, there's a pile of things here that we did together. And then this is the, I didn't notice this, but this is supposed to be separate, like a fob, but I put it there because that's how it is on the pattern. Lame. This is also on some kind of PTP. This is another one Kim and I did, and this is also Blackbird Designs. Sorry, I do not know what they are. Yep, another one. Oh look, this is autumn. Didn't even notice. We have a lot of oak trees here, so I like acorns. This was Scarlet House. This was like a stitcher's mat. So I do want to finish this into like a placemat size thing and use it for a stitching mat. And this is on Seraphina, right? Yeah, no, Seraphim, Dusty Road. And this is something I started and restarted. So I need to make that into a pincushion, that part. Tomato. This, I think I have a little tray that'll fit in, so that'll be fun. Oh, look, there's some chenille sitting here. This is supposed to be a little drum. My Merry Christmas thread is kind of wild. Oh, I know, this was, I didn't even know I finished this one. May 19th, 2018, this was the Royal Wedding Sal, Meghan and Harry. Need to make that into a little pillow. These are Prairie Schooler. This is from when Amanda, Alba Stitcher, she was stitching these Prairie Schoolers month by month. And I got 3 completely done. And I started this one. Is it Prairie Birds? I don't know the name of the pattern. This is a Barbara Anna. It needs to be made into a circle, but this is some Ada I dyed myself. It's super thick. I think this one was in a PNPS magazine, Punch Nail Primitive Stitcher. Oh, I got a lot of this too. This is Little House Needleworks. It says our name on the bottom, so I'm not showing it, but this is Glacier. I need to put the ones in a pile that I need to cut the fabric off and use it now. And here's Maggie. Maggie, what are you doing? You looking for somewhere to lie down? Yeah? How about right here? Look, there's a nice chair pad right here for you. There you go. Then these are ornaments that are, oh, no. This is a needle book I need to fold and make. And I got this from one of those really old booklets that has like cats, and I dyed this fabric myself. And I do not know who the designer was for that. And here are my Snoopy ornaments. This was from like an old Snoopy little booklet. So cute. Lizzie Kate. Should finish this for my stepmom. I'm sure that's who that was for. Oh look, this is in here too. I did a hexagon flower to make into I did 2 of those. Make those into pin cushions. Another Snoopy. They're almost round. I bought some fluted tins at Hobby Lobby that look like a bottle cap, and on the back side they have this really cute Snoopy on it. And then, oh, this is a stocking, Blackbird Designs. And a whole bunch of PTP Helix on that. And this one is Plum Street Cereal Bowl number 4. Be you to others kind and true as you would have others be to you. Golden Rule. This is Shale, PTP Shale. I rarely use this because it's a really odd brown pink color that I do not like. I bet this goes with this. That's why it's wrapped around it, that chenille. I think it was a little kit, came with a thread, and I think it came with that chenille too. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a strawberry that needs to be made. And I have a big chunk of fabric here too. This is some kind of, yeah, this is PTP Ariel. It's pretty light blue. These are by Doreen Jones. That's Joseph, Mary and Baby Jesus, and you make them into little finger puppets or stand-ups. So I'm just gonna back them and have them be open, and they're gonna just stand up, but they could also be a finger puppet. Yeah, this is a pile of stuff that a lot of it, I put the backing fabric with it. This is Bendy Stitchy. Michelle Stitch Always. And this one is a Brenda Gervais, I think, collector, and I need to sew some buttons in here. This is 20 count vintage country mocha, yeah. They don't make this in 16, isn't that weird? I think it's weird. Another Blackbird Design stocking. This was also Alba Stitcher's fault. I was doing them when she was doing them a couple years ago, and she got them finished. This is Moonglow PTP. It's a pretty orangey yellow. This was out of PNPS magazine. And so it was this. This is Heart in Hand, I'm pretty sure, etching, cardinal etching. She had them in PNPS magazine before she released them together. Don't know what that fabric is. It's not PTP. This is another one Kim and I did together. It's called Strawberry House. I so don't know. Is that Plum Street? Don't know. Oh, this one has been done for so long. This is Country Cottage Needleworks Spring Alphabet. Is that what it's called? So it goes bunnies, flowers, what's that say? Gardens, nesting, springtime, and windy. And I'm sure I changed the colors on that. And this is also because, yes, I ran out of room. This is Blackbird. This is out of the Sewing Club book. It's a pair. Here's the backing fabric for it. And then these are some freebies. And man, I forget who these freebies are from. Is it Lindy Stitches, or she was making them? So these are conversation hearts that are not FFO'd because they're kind of a weird shape. And I'm like, I don't know how to FFO those. Yep, it goes on. Wait till you see the big ones. It's not good. Here's the pile on my chair. I started looking at stuff to frame, and I narrowed it down to 20. Chicken Joy by the Housewives. This needs just to be stuffed. That's sad, right? And I think this is Birds of a Feather. It's either Birds of a Feather or Lizzie Kate. I really think their Santas look the same. This is Dapple PTP. Should put my Christmas ornaments together. This says fall, and it's Prairie Schooler. Oh, here's the backing for Santa. Here's the backing fabric for fall. Here's another Snoopy. Oh my gosh, he's all ready to be flipped inside out. And he's got little Snoopy fabric on the back. Let me turn it. So there's the stitch piece. And then I had Woodstock on the back. I might give this to my friend Linda in Oregon. She's a big Woodstock fan. Oh look, I'll be turning these. This is very sad. These are already sewn onto the backing. This is a Prairie Schooler, and they just need to be stuffed and the hole sewn up and maybe some trim put on, but maybe not, because I think Prairie Schooler is kind of, you know, primitive looking. It doesn't need a lot of frou-frou to me. Santa and a reindeer. And this just says Merry Christmas on this. I don't know where this came from. This is on some linen. I don't know, is it over 1? It's very tiny. Don't have my glasses on. So that's Merry Christmas. Another same Snoopy. And this is a snowman on a sled. And this is some PTP Coastal. I love this color for Christmas. It's like an aqua. I think this is the Brenda Gervais Snowball booklet. He's so cute. Then, oh, this is Bent Creek. No, Shepherd's Bush. And this was in, and this says in a stable. And this is on some just undyed Ada Country French latte that I got from 123 Stitch. And these, there's like 4 of these, and they were all in just cross stitch Christmas editions. And you can also buy them as one pattern, which I did because I didn't know you could just look in the magazines that you already had, which I did. Another stocking. Oops, shouldn't show that one. Totally. Oh, it's not that bad. It just has initials on it. Stocking. Another stocking. That was for my mom. Her initial is D. This is for the backing for that stocking. This is some Barbara Anna. This one. Santa. I think this was in PNPS too. And then this one I think is a blackbird, not sure. This one also, oops, sorry, I banged the table. So that's a strawberry basket and a bird. And I think I have these like fall-like fabrics to back those. And then here's another Prairie Schooler. Weird, right? Full coverage for Prairie Schooler. You know what? Maybe they had it and you didn't do the white, but I did it. And then here's, I'm going to put this purple on the back. So some of these are Christmas ornaments, which is good because that means they're almost ready to be gifted, right? These are huge things. This one, I have no excuse. I have the frame for this and the foam core. So this is by Primitive Needle, out of print. All of their stuff is out of print. And it's called ABC Horn Book. And it says a little verse and has cute little, what do you call those? Icons maybe for they have to do with each letter that's in the verse. So A, and then see, this is acorn. So this, and I just got the frame for that because it was back ordered, and I said, just I'll wait. And then a long time went by, and whoops, I forgot to follow up on that. So I followed up, and I chose a different frame, and it came in like 3 days. This one I also have the frame for. This is Blackbird Designs Feliz Navidad. And so this was 2021. Have the foam core for this. And I think I must have gotten the frame for that this year. This one I have the frame for also. This I made for my first grandson, and my daughter's having another boy, so maybe I'll finish it now. I'll see if she wants it. I always made it to put up in my house. This is Lydia Cohagen by Blackbird Designs. I made it for my grandma. And this is her remarried name, so I'm just showing it. So it's not even like a family name. This is like the true color of this. I think this is Fawn, maybe, PTP. All this stuff coming up is PTP. This is Rachel Holmes by Heartstring Samplery. And I took out some of the rows that were down there. And I think I changed some of the colors too. But this is on kind of a gray fabric. Might be dapple. This is one I should have not put in here because I just started and finished this one. This is Let's Go Ride a Bike Winter. by Stitching with the Housewives, and I won this chart from them and started it and finished it since I've last been here. It says snow on the box. And this fabric it has like glitter on it. You probably can't tell. It was dyed by Jody of the Steel City Stitchers, and it was in a box that I got. This I also just finished. This is by Heart and Hand, and I just didn't have the snowflakes done right here, so I thought it was done, but then it wasn't. And so this is no, I'm totally wrong. This is Stitching with the Housewives. Christmas Lane. And so you put 4 charts together. I did do the Heart and Hand one, but that one's already FFO'd and everything. This is some Stitch Me I got in a Friday night fight night, so it doesn't have a name. And this is another stocking and another stocking. So these two I did in red, white, and blue, even though I think they're Christmas stockings, so that they could be 4th of July. This is my Jenny Bean. These are some now that I'm ordering frames for. So I'm ordering a frame for Jenny Bean for the parlor, which Heidi is going to start. Hi, Heidi. Stitching Faye. This is on Ren. And it's 8 separate charts that you put together. And it's like 54 inches. I'm not sure. It's very long. And did I put a year on it? Yeah, 2023. Yeah. Oh, so it was still this year. That's not so bad. Okay, this is Satsuma Street, and it is Pretty Little Barcelona. My daughter studied abroad for a semester there. So it has to have a hoop finish, or it's supposed to have a hoop finish, and it was during the pandemic, and I couldn't even get a hoop. Oh my gosh, this is almost done. I don't know why this is in this pile. I have to put some squiggles of water right here, and maybe something right here, but maybe not. This is Frosted Pumpkin Under the Sea, Sal. I didn't put the Under the Sea on it or the side borders. And this is the Beatitudes. I think this is by Little House. So this is not finished yet. And that's on Nessie by Picture This Plus. Here's some more Picture This Plus. Woo, this is a big piece that, let's see. Nope. This doesn't have anything on it. I think this is Dapple also. It's a really pretty gray. And this is I think this is Satsuma Street ornaments that I did on some white Aida that I'm going to make into some pillows. See, really, I am all ready for Christmas, right? This is Stitching with the Housewives. It's the spring lane, the four Dapper Doodads that make that street up. Might be called Bunny Hop. Here's another stocking for my mom by Blackbird Designs. And this is on, it's some Picture This Plus. I don't know the name of this one. Purple, some kind of purple. It's not Whimsy, I don't think. This is Blackbird Designs Strawberry Fields Forever this is on Under the Sea Fabrics. This one, I forget how to pronounce it. Anya, maybe? It was something totally I got wrong. This was a struggle, took me forever to finish. But finally, when I sat down to finish it, it finished up okay. This used to be Bargello, and I changed it to that. And I really like all the strawberries and how pink the fabric is, and that there's also another side of it that I can stitch something on. Snip Snip by October House. I did that in Hawaii. I remember doing that. Okay, some fabric, like quilting fabric for some reason. So see, a bunch of that was not. Oh, here's some fabric I was softening up. Thanks to Jackie, who is, I'll try and think of what her name is. Oh my gosh, Jackie, I'm so sorry. She did a tutorial on how to soften up your Aida. Cross My Stitches, that's her YouTube name, Cross My Stitches. Here's another one I did with Kim. You might be able to tell because it's a bird. Contented Needleworker Kim. I didn't say her name before. This is the Blackbird Designs also. And this is on Ledger by Be Stitch Me, which is kind of tan, blue, gray. And here's a nice big piece of Aida that I started something on. White Aida, it's probably 18 count. Gingerbread recipe by Stitching with the Housewives. I think I changed some of it. No, I don't know. This one maybe I didn't change. I know I changed one of the recipes. But I love gingerbread stuff. I need to FFO that for Christmas. I need to FFO all this. Nocturne Picture This Plus. This is Brenda Gervais Quaker. Is this Quaker sewing tray? This needs to be made into a tray too. I might have a tray the right size. This might be Jolly Santa. This is one of the first Stitching with the Housewives ones I did. I love the buffalo plaid on him. We should be putting Christmas in one pile. This is definitely getting framed. This is Cardinal Points by Long Dog Samplers. Cannot find what I did with the pattern because I was going to pass it on to Colette. Sorry, Colette. This is Prairie Schooler. I think it's called Prairie Seasons. There's two different patterns that have something similar to this with like 4 houses throughout the seasons. I really like that. This is on some Kitten Stitcher dyed fabric from back in the day, some kind of wabi-sabi. Here's Invierno by, I didn't even say that very well. Invierno by Satsuma Street on White Aida. I love that one. That one is square, so that one I have to just get any old square frame, right? This one I'm also ordering a frame for. Whoops, there goes my quilt. This is Christmas Garden by Blackbird Designs, and it is on some headstone, but I don't know who it's by because it's from Kitten Stitcher, so I think it might be X-Jew. And this one I know I just added a couple. I added brick and pea pod, and I think that's it to the colors that were called for to get the darker green and the darker red. I have a bit of that left too to stitch on, so that's fun. This is Diego, Frida and Diego, Frida y Diego, Diego y Frida, I don't know, by Barbara Anna. Boy, this one needs an ironing, doesn't it? I stitched on this in Mexico too. I think this is Be Stitch Me. I'm gonna stick that on the corner. Okay, we only have this much left. Oh, I don't know what this one's by. This is supposed to be a needlebook cover. It's not pretty. I think this is Samplers Not Forgotten. She has to move it, huh? Maggie, how about right here? How about right there? Spider! Candy Cane Lane by Stitching with the Housewives. My stepmom wants this one, and she always gets it framed and matted. She's friends with her framer by now because she's had so much artwork framed, so there's a special way she likes it, so I'm just going to give it to her like that. I'm probably going to see them next week. Silent Night by the Housewives. I think this is on, these are both on a dark gray PTP. There's a lot of snowflakes. I really like stitching with 3865 though, so that's kind of weird, right? This is Barbara Anna's Sisters. I put my sister's name and my name on it, and I changed some of the colors. And this is on, I think this is, I wonder if this is, what's that PTP one that's got, it's like red, white, and blue. This is Hopeful by Carriage House. And I did this in the called for silk except for the black. is Anchor. And this is on PTP Ancient. And my stitches do look nicer in the silk, but I think it's also because it was one thread. Okay, this one I kind of finished recently, Elizabeth Strickland. She is a square, so she's going to be easy to frame. I think I did change a couple of the colors of this, but a lot of them were in there, like that bright red and the bright green were in there. This is the EB sampler by Sheepish Antiques. This is the one I ripped out like a third of what I had done and changed the colors because it was really all green and brown. There's like a dozen greens in there, but like I really changed this. This is one of the last things I did. It still had that many. I might have made it have fewer colors than it used to, but I love this one. I really love it. I was stitching it thinking like, oh, I really don't like these colors. I'm just gonna stitch it again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, just stop now and rip. This is Elizabeth Wendon. This might be GGR. I don't know who this is by, but this also has little deeds on it, like that one from Scarlet House, that one. Little deeds of kindness, little words of love, make our earth and Eden like to heaven above. And I just did this in one color. I don't know what fabric that is. This one is on Gingerbread PTP, and this is Christmas Alphabet by Prairie Schooler. And I did change the colors in this. I made the red more red. I think the red is probably Turkish red. And I think the green is also something too, like the dark green I think might be forest. And then there is still DMC in it too, because they chart in DMC. This is on this is Luminous Fiber Arts Snowy Day is the name of the fabric, and this is by Barbara Anna, and it is, I think it's called Santa's Rides, maybe. And this was a mystery stitch along, and you can buy the whole pattern together. And these kind of go along with how she had Santa riding on different animals in Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, PNPS magazine. Should have said that before when I just keep saying PNPS. But I love this color. It's so funny for Christmas, and she uses a very orange red. This is Madeline Deleste by Mrs. Flossie. It's available on her Etsy shop. Love doing this one. It's so sweet. And it's very limited in the colors. There's only green, yellow, bluish green, and pink. And I think a gray. I put a gray in it. So quick. Like I did all the border in one sitting, which is like how I like to do it. Okay, this one I just showed on Tarnish PTP and Topley. So I finished her last time. I do have like half of fabric to work on there. Okay, this is Elizabeth Hunter. I think this is Scarlet House. I'm positive it is. And this is on PTP Fawn. And this is Eugenia Hoyt. Man, who is this by? I think it's by Little Robin Designs. And a Prairie Schooler Santa. Oh, Heidi, remember I was saying I had done this one? There it is. And then I just did this one. And this is off the Hands on Design Celebrations 2. She has a monthly little block for each month. And this was supposed to be 2 turkeys, and I messed up. And so then now it's just this. It's going to be a little pillow. And this I also showed too. Very recently, this is by Blackbird Designs, Crowns and Shields. I think this is also on Fawn. And these are all the called for colors except for one. Oh, this is the silk conversion for Red Pear, Vicki Clayton. Sleigh Rides by Stitching Housewives on Etsy is their Etsy shop. And this is the top of Peace House by Lottie Da. There's a house underneath it, which I also liked, but I don't know. I wanted to have this be a little pillow. Oh my gosh, this I did ages ago. This is Frosted Pumpkin Summer. I should just frame this. even though it's not. Like, it's very weird. Like the things that are samplers or reproduction samplers and not even reproduction, but they're just made to look old. I like to have them like a 1/4 inch from the edge framed, but I think this wouldn't matter. And I don't think I'd care if it was 1.5 inches on this side and 2 inches on this side. So let's just do that already. This is part of I'm pretty sure Madame Chantilly's Easter tiered tray. And this is like the top of it. And I just did that much. And I'm gonna make it into a pillow. Here's fabric with nothing on it. This was my birthday stitch with Stitchin' with Sandy. Is that right, or is it Stitchin' Sandy? I'm so sorry, Sandy. My mind is already going since I've been sitting here for so long. So this is Let's Go Ride a Bike. I wonder if it's June. It's either strawberries or June. And this is Bent Creek Cat Row. And this is on some, it's not hand dyed. It's really cute. And I know I must have changed some of the colors on that because I had a gray cat, I had a brown cat. This is kind of supposed to be Nexie. They're kind of like, and then this is kind of Maggie, although it's totally different. Let's see here. This was in Punch Needle magazine also, Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine. I think it's called Sea Dandelion by Barbara Anna. And this is on some Bestitch Me, like chalkboard, I think she calls it. I don't know what this one is. I think this is actually, Blackbird Designs from their Ooh La La book. And it's on some brown with some, I think this is red silk. Very pretty, and I think this is also Bestitch Me fabric. This is by Beth Heartstring Samplery, Sing We Joy Us All Together. I think this is not PTP, I don't know. This is Al Forrest embroidery free mystery stitch along Oz, which I finally finished, and I put Oz in it because this used to be, I don't know what, I think it was the Emerald City, but I looked at it again and it wasn't, so I don't know. I dyed this myself with apple green and green or emerald green. But this is really cute. This was fun to do except for the middle. Everybody complained about that. It's a lot of counting for all the windows and doodads in the Emerald City. Oh. Totally forgot who this is by. Loaned out the pattern. This was Words of Praise. This is still almost done. There's just another color that needs to go around some of these. It says, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet. And then this one over here is Stacy Nash Peacock Pincushion, I think is what it's called. Or maybe it's something about the alphabet. I just saw that chart this morning and I don't know. Strawberry Bird. Also did this one with Kim. This is on Ancient. Oh, this is, don't know. This is funny, right? I don't have very many samplers that are all these like fall colors like that. Should finish that and put it up at fall. This is Barbara Anna. Both of these are Barbara Anna. And this is like Sailing Dreams. I don't know what this one's called. But I think those will both fit in 5x7. And this is Ms. Claus. This was a mystery, also Barbara Anna. And this is on some PTP. I think it's PTP Mystic. It's a very dark, dark blue. But look at the colors she uses. They're kind of unusual. They're so pretty. Like mauves and stuff. This was by Hands On Design. And this one I think is a download from Hirschner's that you can buy. And it's on some just Swigart. And then here's Santa's Hot Cocoa. Hey Cheryl, this is the one I think I made you that I never finished. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I need to finish that this year. Oh, don't hold me to it. I can give it to you unfinished. Yeah, that's a big help, Shelly. There's a small one here. I think that might be Blackbird, because the other thing on here is also Blackbird. 2022. Oh, I remember what this one is. Kim and the Saturday Stitchers did this as a Sal, and I think I replaced one or two of these, or I added two to, I don't know. I did something, so it was different. Ooh, this is getting very old. Okay, frilly tulip bulbs. I made this one for my sister. She loves tulips. And Quack. And this was in PNPS. They had a whole, by Stitching with the Housewives, they had a whole bunch of bucket themed, maybe 4 for the 4, yeah. I think 4 for 4 magazines, 4 seasons. So that was a spring one. And so all this stuff is gonna try and be finished. Let's put it this way. Let's see how much of this stuff I'll have finished the next time. I'm gonna order frames from Custom Frames online, and they have a wholesale club, and you can join it, and it's like the cheapest way to join it is $49 for 3 months, but you get 30 days free trial. So if you cancel it, if you make your order and then cancel it, you can get wholesale prices, which are under 50% of their website prices. But I'm just doing it this time because I'm going to do a huge order, because usually you can get 45% off of their prices. So it's really not that bad, but sometimes you have to hammer the frames together, like put the little doodad in the corner of each corner. And you can order acrylic or glass and foam core that's already cut, and all this, hardware, whatever you want. And I think you can order it so the frame, I'm pretty sure you can order it so the frame is already put together also. And they'll put together the small ones, but for mailing, they usually don't for the big ones. Okay, so this is all. And I am gonna just show you what I've been working on in another video. Thanks for watching.